binigay na niya yung rights to sing it or rights of the music to Amy Grant.
Amy
10
Grant, di
minutes.
ba yung kunyari taga-ibang bansa kay Amy?
Pwede wow.
Ha?
Wala.
Immigrant. Lol. Okay. Bigyan kita ng isang puntos niya.
Moving forward.
2009.
Parang
2009
South Korea yata yan eh.
To
South
Save a
Korea.
Life.
Actually, napanood ko rin yan.
South
Gusto ko
Korea?
rin yan.
South Korea.
Ay, baka Korean novela pa. Iba yun. Pero napanood ko yan. Hello everyone! Again, my name is JM from Maskinano TV, your online companion, your YouTube companion for almost anything and everything under the sun. Kaya for this episode, this is a very special and challenging kasi I will be joined by one of the hosts that I really look up to. Grabe, loading ko tong taong to, kaya right now hindi ko alam kung nape-pressure ba ako or what, kasi actually kaklase ko rin siya sa Conservatory of Music. So yung mga natutunan niya, ina-apply niya ngayon kung nasan man siya ngayon. So hindi ko na masyadong i-spoil yung ibang mga bagay, siya na yung bahala magsabi. So guys, let's welcome Brian.
Yun. Hello. Good. Hello sa lahat ng mga nanonood. Conservatory of Music. Saan yun? Ayun. Ano ba ginagawa ko dito?
Actually, itong vlog na to, para siyang woke up like this.
kung alam lang nila, no?
Kaya, umagang-umaga ngayon dito nang bubulamot.
Oo. Kung nakikita niyo yung paligid ko, medyo makalat. Pero, ayan, for the vlog. Yes. Diba, sinasabi nila may for the gram. Ito naman is for the vlog. Kaya medyo nag-ayos tayo ng konti.
Yes, kasi itong season na to, itong ating new normal, usong-uso, di ba ngayon yung work from home. So aside from that, meron din tayong tinatawag na vlog from home, di ba? So, yeah.
Vlog from home. Anything under the roof of your house. Basically.
Yes. So kasi right now, Lodi, di ba, maraming time yung mga tao, they're just staying at home. So, isa sa mga magandang pastime is watching movies. So I was browsing the other day yung mga top ganito, kasi maraming list online ng top thrillers, top na ganito. Pero parang wala akong nakitang list about Christian films. Kaya for today's vlog, yun yung pag-uusapan natin. Isn't that amazing? Agree ka ba?
Agree ako. Isn't that exciting? Especially for us Christians, diba? Parang it's also one way of, telling people na, there's some good stuff in the internet that you can find. You can actually learn a lot from it. So, ayun. So, yun yung mga it's also one way of binging, like binge watching, aside from your favorite na mga series. So, di ba, pag natapos na sila, parang they're also looking for something to watch. So, etong gagawin natin ngayon are the, how do you call this one? The movies that they could watch. Christian films, faith-based films na they could watch while, while they're at home.
Actually, ito yung kailangan natin ngayon. Like what you've said, there's a lot of bad stuff in the internet. Minsan nga ang ganda ng gising mo eh. Tapos pagka-browse mo sa internet, parang madi-depress ka na lang eh.
Yan. A lot of mga bad news here and there. Hindi siya nauubusan actually. So, why not opt to watch, faith-based films that not only give you, good vibes, but at the same time give you life lessons as well. Yes.
Kasi that's what we really need right now. Kasi we're living in challenging times, diba? Ano ba yung pinapanood mo ngayon, Brian?
Napanood ko na is ano ba yung first? Familiar ka ba sa Voice of Truth ng Casting Crowns?
Kasi alam mo, Brian, nung hindi mo yung natatanong, ako yung sumulat ng ibang mga songs nila. Kaya yung Voice of Truth na yun, parang nasa scratch paper ko dati, yung kalang di ko tinapos, pero sila na yung nagtuloy. Maganda yung song. Gusto mo ba mag-sample ako?
So, kung ako nun I've watched this film mga 2006, so mga nasa 4th year high school. Ilang taong ka na ba, bro?
Next question. Parang suicide yata yung ginawa ko.
Booking na to.
Wala sana yan, wala sana pag-usapan yan.
Oo nga, wala talaga siya.
Yeah, wala talaga.
Wala yun yung mga candid moments. Anyway, yung song na Voice of Truth, familiar ba dun? By Casting Crowns.
Yes. Oo naman. Actually, tinatanong kita kanina kung gusto mo mag-sample ako, hindi mo pinansin, nag-change topic. Ano ko, sige. Kunyari, di ko na naman.
Sample ka. Kasi,
sabi ko
sayang naman yun, natutunan mo sa Conservatory of Music pag hindi mo naman sinare sa mga viewers natin.
Di ba tinuro ko na sa'yo yun? Kaya ikaw nga, pakita mo nga sa kanila yung mga tinuro ko. Sige nga. Baka
sige. Sample ba? Nahiya ako eh.
Kailangan ba introduce pa kita?
The voice of truth tells me a different story. The voice of truth says do not be afraid. Parang ganun, on the notes of that. I don't know if I got the right notes. Pero yun yung chorus.
Yeah.
Sana nabigyan ko ng justice. Hi, Casting Crowns if nanonood yan. So yun, isa sa mga magagandang isa sa magandang soundtrack ng movie is yung Voice of Truth ng Casting Crowns.
Yes.
And this film is entitled Facing the Giants. From the title itself, parang malalaman mo na talaga na it could be a faith-based film. Pero from the title itself is Facing the Giants, facing whatever giants come into your life. So, ito, the story of the movie revolves around football coach, a head coach ng football in a school with his football team. So this coach is like basically 6 years na sa team na to, and for the 6 years of his run as a head coach sa football team ng school, never pa silang nanalo. On the 7th season, the 7th year nila, there's a turn of events. Hindi siya ganun kadali when it comes to, because aside from the football team, meron din ibang problems na kinakaharap yung coach na to. Parang nagkasunod-sunod na. They're trying to build a family, but they couldn't, have a son or a daughter or a baby. Kasi later on in the film, he would find out na siya pala yung may problema. So, within the house din nila, marami silang problema, appliances nila, his car. Ayoko kasi mag-spoil, pero natatandaan ko na sinasabi nila is parang every time, parang when it started, parang they just play for the sake of playing. Pero when their coach tried to give them a different outlook, and they have this concept in mind na tinuro din ng coach nila that
we need to give God our best in every area. And if we win, we praise Him. And if we lose, we praise Him.
So, yun. Parang kumbaga, whatever happens, you guys know that you did your best and you did it for God's glory. Yeah, it was really a very nice Christian film, Facing the Giant.
How did the film impact your life? Anong mo doon? Anong parang pinaka-take away mo doon sa film? Bakit mo siya nagustuhan talaga?
Although, eto film lang to is basically, pero if yung faith mo with God is ganun kalakas, if your faith is that strong, true enough that, you'd be able to face every giant that comes into your life. And these giants refers to the problems, the hurdles that you face every single day or sa buhay mo. And the movie itself shows na whatever giant that comes into your life, you'd be able to conquer it if your faith is strong.
So kumbaga, timing, tamang-tama siya, especially ngayong meron tayong kinakaharap na pandemic. This is a very good film to watch, di ba?
So I would recommend it to everyone. It's basically 2006 film. Medyo matagal na siya, pero very, very relatable. And you can actually learn a lot of life lessons. It's basically one way of saying na hindi ka magpe-pray na, God, I have a big problem. But you tell your problem that I have a big God. And
amazing.
Whatever it is that comes in my way, alam ko malalagpasan ko to. Because God never put me in this situation para bumagsak lang.
Wow.
It has a
gold.
purpose.
Amazing. Iba ka talaga, Lodi.
Ikaw bro, ano yung recommend mo na film?
Yung sa mga movies na tumatak talaga sa akin is yung Breakthrough.
Breakthrough.
Panoorin mo yun. Kasi,
Tell me more.
yeah. Breakthrough kasi, sabi mo nga kanina, di ba, usually pag nanonood tayo ng mga Christian films, napaka-idealistic, yung parang, okay, ganito yan. Parang, yeah, by faith you can overcome it all. The thing about Breakthrough is, by the way, napanood ko yung Facing the Giants, every time na pinapanood ko yan, talagang may goosebumps pa rin. Sa Breakthrough naman kasi, ang isa sa pinaka-importanting element or isa sa pinaka-dahilan kung bakit gusto kasi, it is based on a true-to-life story. Kasi when we watch Christian films, we can say na, ano yan, so idealistic, it will not happen in real life. Pero this film, parang it bridges the gap. Yung tipong, no, what you're watching on TV, what you're watching, really happens. Miracles do happen. Kasi parang, we are living in a generation na parang, wala nang himala. Walang himala. Dahil ang himala ay nasa puso ng tao.
Pasok, Ate V. Hindi. Sinora pala yun.
Yeah, the legend.
Walang himala!
Itong film. You should watch this, Lodi, kasi kumbaga, after watching all these very nice Christian films, itong movie na to, it will put your feet on the ground. Nasasabi niya sa'yo na these things really happen, not just on the old times, hindi lang noong 2,000 years ago, but even today, miracles happen. Kasi yung plot ng story dito, it's about, ang pangalan ng lead role dito is John. Actually, ito yung pinakamagaling na bida. Kasi wala siyang ibang ginawa sa story kundi humiga. Basta, you should just watch it.
Oh, okay.
Si John yung lead role, tapos yung mother niya, yung relationship nila at first is hindi siya ganun kaganda. So makikita mo how they struggle to fix things. Tapos, grabe yung character ng mother dito. Na-miss ko tuloy si mama. Basta, ay grabe. Solid. Legit. Kumbaga parang pag nakita mo yung nanay, ganito talaga. Grabe. Talagang ma-appreciate mo kung iba talaga kapag Christian yung light of the family. Basta napakaganda nitong film na to, and this is what we really need right now, breakthroughs. And this film was shown last 2019, and itong story na to, it happened in 2015. So 4 years after the incident, doon nila ginawa yung film. Kaya it's really good, especially in this time of pandemic, kasi makita natin, if the God who caused that miracle to happen in them is the same God that we're serving. Kaya if we keep our faith, pwedeng mangyari yung kung ano man yung naranasan nilang miracles sa kung ano meron tayo ngayon. So we are not living in a miracle scarce world. Marami pa rin miracles. We just have to open our eyes and keep the faith.
Yes.
Kaya to those people who are hungry for miracles, if you're looking for your miracle, or kung medyo na-down ka, nalulungkot ka sa mga nangyayari in the midst of this pandemic, you should really watch this film, Breakthrough. Do you want your breakthrough? Watch this film. Amazing movies.
Speaking of yung mga faith-based films that is based on true-to-life story, meron din akong another film that I could recommend na based on true-to-life story.
Yun.
Ang film na to is entitled I Can Only Imagine. I don't know if you've heard about the song I Can Only Imagine by Mercy Me, yung band. Sige, parang alam mo yata eh.
Medyo namamalat ako eh. Pwede ikaw na lang muna ulit, Lodi. Parinig mo sa kanila yung mga tinuro ko sa'yo.
Well, ang ginagawa kasi natin review, so ayaw kong kumanta. Pero eto, highly recommended tong film na to. It's a 2018 film, and this one is based on a true-to-life story by the vocalist of the band Mercy Me. His name is Bart Millard. Through his dad, parang doon niya na isulat yung kantang I Can Only Imagine. I don't want to go into details, pero malalaman nila kung paano niya nasulat yun.
Yes.
So yung song na to, I Can Only Imagine, broken records sa US and sa world kasi nag-number 1 siya, nag-triple platinum yung album nila dito because of the story behind the song. This is basically a story on how the song was created. So, si Bart Millard, hindi ideal yung kinalakihan niya. He grew up in a very rough childhood. He grew up in a broken family, na witness na yung parang pag-aaway ng parents niya to the point na iniwan sila ng mama niya. And he grew up with his dad, a very abusive dad. He actually considered his dad as a monster. They never had alam mo yun, yung parang a parent-child conversation. They never had this kind of relationship na nag-uusap ng maayos. Sinasaktan siya parate. Whatever is yung parang paniniwala ni Bart, yung when he was still a kid, parang always na ino-oppose ng dad niya. So, there was a point nga na parang isa sa mga naalala ko ng mga famous lines doon is sinasabi ng dad niya is yung parang he has this kind of a dream, yung mga ambitions niya. Tapos, bigla lang siya sinabihan, dreams don't pay the bills. So, yun din, parang turn of events, magaling siya kumanta eh. So, bigla siyang...
no? Moving forward.
Okay, moving forward. Magaling siya kumanta eh. So, maraming turn of events na that led him to leave their house. Parang bittersweet yung how they establish a good relationship with each other. Kasi yun nga, panoorin niyo lang yung film. Pero it's a really good film.
Why.
Yeah. And then from then on, parang for Christian people, kilala niyo si Amy Grant, si Michael W. Smith. May mga special roles sila doon.
Star-studded pala tong movie na to.
Yes, special. May mga special roles sila doon. It happened nga na parang almost i-give up niya yung song. Actually, give up niya yung song. Binigay niya yung rights to sing it or rights of the music to Amy Grant.
Amy Grant? Iba yung kunyari taga-ibang bansa kay Amy.
Pwede wow.
Huh?
Wala.
Amy Grant. Lol. Bigyan kita ng isang puntos yan.
Moving forward.
So yun, maganda. Moral of the story, parang breakthrough for their band. The first Christian, the highest grossing. I don't wanna go into details, pero parang nag-triple platinum to, number one, after which is parang naging number one may 21 other songs sila and counting na number one sa States. So yun, para sa akin, ang pinaka main point of this film is basically on forgiveness and hope. Next, ikaw, ano pa?
Yeah. Is yung Do You Believe? Napanood mo naman yung Do You Believe?
Napanood ko yun.
Yeah.
Medyo matagal na yun na film, no?
Oo, actually, this is way back
parang
2015. Anong kwento kasi nito, it's about a dozen of different souls. Sabi nga, naalala ko, sinabi doon nung narrator, sabi niya, a dozen different souls, all moving in different directions, all longing for something more. As their lives unexpectedly intersect, they're about to discover that there is power in the cross of Christ, and so on and so on.
Tapos biglang papasok yung title na Do You Believe?
Yes. Maganda siya. Maganda yung film.
So parang kwanto? Parang 12 different people? 12 different walks of life?
Yes.
All having different stories, but they connect in one God. Kumaga,
yes. They have one common
thing.
Denominator. Yes.
Yun. Alright.
The movie capitalizes in a series of seemingly random events. Tas at the end of the story, makita mo, it all makes sense. They're all connected. Natutuwa ako dun sa film kasi dahil nga iba-iba, dahil marami yung characters, merong mga point na parang nakaka-relate ako kay ganito, kay ganyan. And nung lumabas pa lang kasi yung title, it really struck me to the core. Yung title niya na Do You Believe? Maganda siya.
Maganda siya.
Kasi itong film na to, sabi ko nga, it struck me to the core na after ko siyang panoorin, parang nag-reflect din ako. Where am I? Parang ganyan. Kasi right now, what we are experiencing right now, this pandemic, kumbaga, you can ask this question, do you believe?
And if you believe, then the question is, what are you gonna do about it?
So pinakita
Oo.
dito yung iba't ibang mga characters, kung paano nabago yung buhay nila, how did they responded, and how did that single question change their lives. Hindi ko makakalimutang line nga dito ni Matthew, sabi niya ganun dito na we need that kind of faith that doesn't just put us down on our knees, but that kind of faith that brings us to our feet. The answer to the question, do you believe, is not something that we say. It's something that we do. Na-realize ko yun dito na, for example, if, kunyari ako if I tell you that I've changed, nagbago na ako, hindi talaga ako nagbago. Kasi if I really change, hindi ko yun kailangang sabihin, you will notice it.
You don't have to say it.
Yes, you should notice it.
Exactly.
Ganon, grabe. Pangalawa is yung sinabi niya na we're all broken. Kumbaga lahat daw ng tao broken. Which is totoo naman, di ba? So what I've learned dun sa story is even broken people can be a blessing, di ba? And yung last na pinaka nagustuhan ko dito is yung ending. Kasi napaka-effective nung style nila is may narration eh. Napaka-iconic nung ending eh.
Yeah.
Kasi nung sinabi niya na sometimes sabi niya, yung nakikita natin parang ang gulo, ang pangit. You know? Parang grabe, nakaka-depress. Kasi sabi niya, maybe kaya pangit yung nakikita mo kasi parang you're looking at a close-up siya. Pero unti-unti kapag lumalayo ka hanggang so umabot ka sa point na parang bird's eye view na wow, isa pa lang napakagandang painting. So kumbaga, itong story nitong 12 people na to, kapag tiningnan mo lang sila isa-isa, napakapangit.
Yeah.
Puro tragic. Pero if you have the chance to step back and have a parang bird's eye view, pakitang wow, isa pa lang napakagandang painting. May mga nangyayari daw sa buhay natin na hindi natin mag-gets kung bakit nangyayari. Kunyari, itong crisis na rin in this pandemic, we don't understand why this is happening. But one day daw, makita natin na isang masterpiece pala yung ginagawa na. Kumbaga, in what we are experiencing right now, it could be an encouragement to us na that this too shall pass, and kapag napagtagumpayan natin to, we will look at the bigger picture, yung mga relationships na nabuo, yung mga natutunan nating lessons. Wow, it's a masterpiece pala.
I agree.
Kaya
I agree.
napakaganda ng film na Do You Believe. So kung baga if sa mga viewers natin parang merong mga na-stress na parang hindi na nila maintindihan kung ano nangyayari sa kanila right now, I really recommend you should see this movie, Do You Believe.
Totoo.
Amazing.
Kasi if you're looking at it at a very close, tight shot, parang it would be best for you tama yung sinabi mo na take a step back to see the bigger and the more clear picture of how things are happening, di ba?
Isa itong movie about ripple effect din kasi makita mo doon yung ano ba yung impact ng action ng isang character sa buhay ng iba. Kasi we are living in a big world na kahit na gano'n tayo kalayo, we directly or indirectly affect other people. And yung lastly pala, parang naisip ko, parang reflection question, ako ba? Ano ba yung kino-contribute ko dun sa bigger picture? Parang gano'n. Kasi minsan reklamo ako ng reklamo.
No judgment din, di ba? Kasi we all have different stories.
Yes.
So, parang gano'n.
We all make mistakes.
Parang, yes. And parang kumbaga you can't actually say something for somebody because it's not your story to tell. It's their life. Kumbaga. Ayun. Speaking of life, alam mo ba yung another film is yung To Save a Life. Medyo matagal na film, 2009.
Parang
2009
South Korea yata yan eh.
To Save a Life.
Actually, napanood ko rin yan.
South
Gusto ko
Korea?
rin yan.
South Korea.
Ay, baka Korean novela pa. Iba yun. Pero napanood ko yan.
Even if medyo matagal na tong film na to, very socially relevant siya na film.
Tama.
And since napanood mo siya, what are your takes on it? Ay, by the way pala bro, isa sa mga parang famous lines nung balik tayo sa I Can Only Imagine. I just wanna get this out of my chest. Isa pala sa mga parang famous na tawag dito na lines na narinig ko sa film na yon is yung ang sinabi nung pastor nila doon. Ang sinabi nila doon is parang if you have been forgiven by God, then He gives you the power to forgive others. So yun yung parang line na made him yes, made him realize na parang, yeah, if God has forgiven me, then who am I not to forgive others? Diba? Back to Save a Life.
Save a Life.
Ikaw, ano yung mga takes mo to Save a Life?
Actually, siguro masasabi kong itong To Save a Life na to, ito yung isa sa mga pinakamatapang na Christian film. Grabe. Kasi yung mga issues na pinag-usapan dito sa Save a Life, hindi sila usually pinag-uusapan sa ibang mga Christian film.
Isa din siya sa mga films na very relevant to the society now.
Yeah.
Kasi if nakita mo yung film, tackle yung yung bullying,
Yeah.
which is very relevant sa mga schools ngayon, and yung parang suicide,
Yeah. Di ba
stuff, and other relevant issues, yung parang teenage na pregnancy, these stuff.
Kaya napakatapang ng film di ba? Kasi itong mga ganitong klaseng social issues, hindi to usually tinatakal ng ibang film
kasi takot sila very it gives plenty of room na for discussion and arguments. That's why siguro hindi lahat would go into this kind of films. So ayun, maganda tong topic na to. Parang it's basically telling you na parang if you know somebody who's going through a lot or who's going through this kind of problem, do not ignore them. Instead na take a step forward. Kanina, take a step back. So, ngayon, take a step forward and approach that person. Yung parang kausapin mo sila. Because more than anything, they need somebody who would listen to them. More than anything.
Yes. Tama. Makita mo yung importance ng isang decision, di ba? You should be very, very careful on dealing with other people kasi it can make or break them. Yeah.
Tapos dito din pinapakita na parang the people always think na parang pag religious ka, if you go to church, parang it's something that people would mock you or they will laugh at you, parang an embarrassment para sa kanila. Pero hindi, it doesn't mean that you're weak. It means only that you acknowledge that you can't do anything for yourself. Parang you can't do things on your own. You need a bigger God. The title speaks for itself, to save a life. So what are you willing to do to save other people's life? Kasi parang naging lesson din sa kanila what happened to one of the characters. Diba? Yeah. It gives them a very big lesson na parang hindi na maulit-ulit kasi parang at one point nga sa film, 'di ba? Parang muntik na siyang maulit.
Yung cycle ng story, di ba? Parang umikot siya, tapos bumalik. What I mean is, may nangyari and then parang mangyayari siya ulit. In our lifetime kasi may mga bagay sa buhay natin na ulit. Kasi maybe meron tayong lesson na hindi natutunan nung una na we are given a chance at redemption para this time na naulit siya, we can do it right na. Kaya yung film na yung pinakita niya na we all have a chance at redeeming ourselves pero we have to make the right choice, di ba?
Parang pinapakita din kasi dito sa film is parang this world, cruel world. So it's gonna be up to you na parang kung ano yung i-feed mo. We all have different na mga characters within us. Pero it depends on you kung ano yung i-feed mo, yung mag-prosper, yung mag-thrive, mag-grow. So basically, it's a choice. And you were given these choices. And it's gonna be up to you how to live your life.
Yes, amazing. I-note ko lang kasi yung titular character doon si Jake kasi may time na parang maiintindihan mo why he's making the wrong choices kasi yung pinagdadaanan niya doon sa film. Pero the film teaches us na even if may pinagdadaanan or may nangyayari in our life, that doesn't mean na we're excused to do wrong choices na pabayaan na natin yung ibang tao. Kasi even in our brokenness, we can still be a blessing. Napaka-importante nun. So hindi natin pala kailangan hintayin na everything will be okay, na kailangan na maging okay, yung maging masaya na, maging okay lahat para gumalaw. Pero even in, di ba? Basta
So, ano ba? Medyo mahaba-haba na itong usapan na ito. Parang, sige, wrap up natin. Ayun, so, ano ba yung discuss natin? Facing the Giants, Do You Believe? I Can Only Imagine, Breakthrough, and ito, To Save a Life.
To Save a Life.
Ano pa bang mga Actually, maraming mga faith-based na
Napakadami.
faith-based na mga films na sobrang ganda din. So, ito pa yung God's Not Dead,
By the way,
ano ba, War Room, tsaka yung Overcomer. So, wrap up na tayo, wrap up.
Yung.
So, ang hirap kasi i-rank ng mga films na to and how kung paano sila iwa-watch. kung ano yung unahin mong panoorin. Kasi for me, these films magkakaiba kasi siya. So it goes to different kind of people, it goes to different kind of stories. So kung saan ka lang makaka-relate. But one thing's for sure, bro. Ang mga faith-based films, any of these, they can actually watch anytime. I would recommend for them to watch all of it. Kasi basically, it's a win-win situation. Marami kang matututunan at the same time, marami ka ding ma-share. So, win-win siya kasi you get to watch a film, you get to enjoy it, and at the same time, there are a lot of life lessons na matututunan ka din sa mga films na to. Tama? Do you agree with me? Yes, so kailangan lahat ng mga films na to they should watch. They can learn a lot from these stories, and I think that wraps everything up for this vlog. I think wala ka nang gustong sabihin, 'di ba? And you know what? Medyo oo nga eh. Wala ka nang magagawa. Pero for me, I think this tandem is very okay. We should do this more often. And malay mo, I can make you as a co-host sa vlog ko.
Saan? Oh.
Di mo alam yung my vlog, Maskinano TV. Yeah, so game ka ba dun? I think game ka, right? Yeah, so this wraps everything up. Anyways, to all our viewers, thank you guys for joining us today, and thank you for taking your time to watch this vlog. So if you guys are new to this channel, by the way, please do subscribe and hit that bell button to never miss out on our latest vlogs. So, bro, you have anything else to say? Wala na. Right? Wala na sasabihin. Guys, this is Brian, and this has been Maskinano TV. See you again in the next vlog. Bye.
Wow.
Bro, next vlog mag-guess ka ulit.
Okay.
Guess.
Alam mo masabi, Lodi.
This is a hostile vlog takeover. So, trabaho. Channel.
Okay.